get in there nice and deep like. You know what they say, cleaning your tailpipe a day will keep the doctor away. Although that might not have been in reference to a real tailpipe. So today's video is going to be a review of 2011 Honda CBR600RR.
I can't fucking breathe, much less believe the truth. I pick up a bed, aim for the sun, and shoot. Better days, certified in my youth. I can't breathe or believe the
My official review of this bike is that it's incredible. I love this bike. I mean, it's flickable, it's fast as shit, it's got all the power that you could ever want. Now, I will say this though, the bike that I bought, aka the one that I'm riding right now, I am not 100% sure about all of the modifications about it. The guy I bought it from was a little bit sketchy, and he had done some things to the bike cosmetically that I didn't quite like. So I was, you know, when I bought the bike, I was going through and fixing them, and we just, you know, I had to take it to a shop because the guy had done it super sketchy to the point where I couldn't do it. Like, he lowered the bike, and instead of buying an adjustable kickstand to make up for the, you know, the difference of the new height versus the old height, he literally just cut the kickstand, like cut 2 inches off the kickstand and then re-welded the foot back on it. And so, you know, the shop that I took it to, we all kind of stood around it and were like, what the hell? As far as modifications that I have done to it, you know, most of the modifications that I've done to this bike are trying to get it back to what I want instead of what, you know, he wanted. Because I'm a lot bigger than he was, and so the lowering wasn't really working out for me, and I was just having kind of I was having some issues with it. So I did all that, and that was a big pain in the ass. But also this Puig, I think that's how you pronounce it, Puig windscreen, flat black, like you can't see it through it at all. I love that thing. It was kind of a pain to install, and I'll go through that in a minute, but all of the aftermarket parts on this bike, I'll put a link in the description. But anyway, so the reason why this sucks so much to put on is, I don't know if I'm just a dumbass or the Chinese website that I bought it from didn't send me the right bolt kits for it. So, I mean, you can kind of see here, I literally just went out and bought black nuts and bolts that fit the thread and literally just threw them in there. And I thought that didn't wiggle. Whew. But yeah, I mean, it holds up great. I mean, you know, they're not the most durable things, but it's just as durable as the stock one was. Oh, there it is. Another big modification that he did to it that I'm actually really happy that he did is he did the rear bumper delete kit and threw a pretty badass exhaust, in my opinion, on there. It's the Hot Bodies, I think it's MGP Growler. I mean, it's a pretty nice exhaust. I love the way it sounds, and it's got a valve in it that will open up around probably if I had to guess, 9 or 10,000 RPMs. And it's like a switch, you can hear it. It goes from like pretty loud to holy shit, that's loud. And then I think the last modification I know about is the integrated rear tail light. Or I guess if it's a tail light, it's already in the, fuck it, whatever, you get what I'm saying. That I have no idea what company it is. I mean, it's literally just your basic one. I'm sure you could find something similar on eBay, or Amazon, Craigslist, whoever your preferred shopping vendor is. Now, things that I think might be done to it that I'm not quite sure on is I think he did something, the previous owner, I think he did something with the gearing. And Salem CBR, you might be able to help me out with this, since we ride pretty similar bikes. I'm not quite sure what year yours is, but I have all the power in the world in the low end, but like highway riding, this thing is screaming at 7,000 RPMs, and 6th gear is 75 miles an hour. I don't know, I just felt like that was high. Maybe the exhaust being loud makes it sound bigger than it is, but who knows. Perfect. Wow. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, but I mean, as far as power goes, this bike's got plenty of it. Oh, that's freaky. I had this with my old helmet too. If you can get the wind to flow into your helmet just right, in my old helmet it would sound like a little girl screaming, and this helmet it sounds like the mixture of SpongeBob's conch shell with like a semi-truck passing you at like 80 when you're 4 feet away from it. So that will wrap up today's video on the review of the always wonderful and always enjoyable 2011 Honda CBR600RR. Might become a rarity now that Honda's discontinuing the 600 series. Might have a classic on our hands. Who knows? Peace, motherfuckers.